Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me. This is Game God Fluent, and I'm bringing you episode 1 of a new Let's Play I'm doing for the channel. Since a few of the current Let's Plays are on hiatus right now, I decided to start this, and it's probably a terrible idea because it is 5 o'clock in the morning and I haven't slept all night, and I'm very, very tired. But I'm also very, very interested in checking out Thea the Awakening. So let's press play and see what happens. Looks good.
And so it was said that if the pillars of the world shall fall, darkness will descend upon all that lives. From
Interesting.
the dark, man did not heed this warning. The sacred cosmic tree burned to cinder. And so the darkness came, claiming all that was bright and living in Thea, when all hope was lost. After a century without light, the sun rose once more. Thea awakened from her dark slumber, and you along with her. But Thea is not the world that once was. The age of darkness weakens, but it is far from over. Life took its shy roots, yet death will not release its grip easily. While the sun keeps some of the evil in check during the fleeting days, at night the creatures of darkness roam free and angry, unwilling to give up their dominion over the land.
We'll see about that.
To find a way to rebuild Thea, banish the darkness, and strengthen mankind.
Let's go. Sounds good. So I know next to nothing about this game. It was something that I've always been interested in trying, and I just kind of never got around to it until now. I thought, perfect time to start this game. So we're going to be learning as we play together. So I hope you guys can bear with me, and we can learn together and have fun. Setting to off greatly speeds up waiting for all visible enemies to move. Whatever. Okay. Looks good. Let's click new game. Oh my, we're hit with a wild screen. Svarog, Zoria, unlock required. So these are locked. So we can be either unlock all the other gods, finish the game by completing the Cosmic Tree quest for Leda, Marina, reach level 3 on any god to randomly unlock another god. Or we can be Mokosh. The Mother Earth, life, birth, and nature are your domain. You were once the supreme goddess ruling alongside... I'm sorry, my eyes are a bit strained and it's kind of hard for me to read the screen. Perrin. But now everything has changed. The darkness devoured your beloved Thea and tarnished all life. You kept a handful of chosen worshippers alive in the bosom of your power, but they are weakened, lost, and scared. You must do all you can to restore balance to keep your people alive. And Veles. Veles, the keeper of the underworld, master of mystical powers, and guardian of souls. That was your name before the great darkness. Now you are simply Veles, a lost god trying to reclaim his might. The gates to the afterlife are slammed shut. Souls of the dead roam Thea and wreak havoc among the living. All you can do for now is continue to guide your ragged group of followers towards survival. God's progress. 1. The path of wisdom. Your villagers are committed to wisdom and so they research faster. Strong-willed. Your villagers get a +2 bonus to armor during challenges versus disease, curse, and intellect. I'm going to be Veles. And, okay, we can't click anything there. Gameplay options, village focus. How about craftsman? Difficulty. Normal. Oh, we can customize the difficulty. Okay. Challenges difficulty controls the amount of opponents during challenges. World progression, snail is good. Economy, easy. What's difficult? World progression, true Thea. World size, huge. Well, I want world size, huge. I want world progression, true Thea. I want economy normal. I want challenges. Novice. Enemy aggressiveness. Normal. Starting villagers 10. Reshuffles. Paid. Free. How about paid? Is that what it's like on difficult? There are no reshuffles on difficult. So we'll make them paid at least. Saves. Enable to disable it to manually save your game. Realism. You can only have one building of each type, and gathering is reduced to 1 pack per turn from each source. So like on difficult. Realism is easy. Group limit 16. Bloodbath off. What is bloodbath? Tell me what bloodbath is, please, I beg you. When on, wounds from fights can exceed a character's health. Alright, realism easy, saves. We'll turn saves off. Reshuffles, let's put paid on there. Starting villagers 9, enemy aggressiveness, normal. Challenges difficulty. Novice, economy, normal, true Thea, huge. That looks good. Let's try that. And let's play. I have no idea what I'm doing. So it's a little harder than normal and a little easier than difficult, it seems. So we're going to try this game out. I usually play on hard when I play an RPG, but this one is a little tricky with all those difficulty options.
Thea is awakened. Welcome. No time to waste. You are a deity of the High Pantheon, and you must help your worshippers survive the darkness. So what now, you ask? You are divine, yes, but you have little power, and so you will know the world through your people's eyes.
Interesting.
This means sometimes you will encounter your own divine messengers, and maybe even face your own avatars. Weird, I know. Your first mission is to survive. Every critter is trying to make sure you stay down. So get food and craft better equipment to protect yourselves. You will guide your people to victory, either by sheer survival and progress, or by solving the cosmic tree's mystery.
Cool. What's this? Who's talking to me? And what did you mean looking through people's eyes?
I am but a messenger. Theodore, you can call me. But let us focus on you. Thea is a broken land. The underworld is shut, and the undead roam the earth. And creatures of darkness that ruled for a century want you dead.
Okay, so I need to improve our village and people, so how do I get started?
First, go and explore your village. Check the inventory to see your stocks, and set people to gather food and fuel, like wood. Without food, people will starve. And without fuel, they will not craft or even heal, so these are really important.
Okay, gather food and fuel at the village. Anything else?
Yes, once you've visited your village, check out the people standing outside, the exploring party. Select your party and send them to me. I will wait for your people outside the village. I have marked your people's map with a big blue question mark, so they will see where I am. Oh, and if you ever forget what your current task is, just check out your logbook.
Alright, so check out my village people first, then send them your way. Let's begin. Enter the minds and bodies of your worshippers and begin the adventure. View my group. Saruba? Sasha? Nigoslava? Huh. And this is their inventory. Iron mask. You can hide unwanted twins in it or just wear it to look cooler. Bone crusher. Nothing like a good chunk of carved bone to slice through the spines of your enemies. Armored arm. Sasha. Not too helpful right now, but one day it will grow up. A child. Oh, you have a child. Oh, that's the group inventory. Okay. We've got some stats here. So Sasha is our more, oh no, Nigoslava is our more rounded out person. We'll figure that out as we go. Let's go. Plus 1 XP. Okay. So Ostoya is our town. Okay, manage. Production, gather. Food. Here you can see all the resources that can be gathered. Food is marked with this icon. Okay. Drag and drop a villager to start. Once the task is completed, you will receive the resource pack. The task will then be repeated automatically. Okay, so who is best for this? Gathering 6. Gathering 5. No gathering at all. Alright, so let's send Sasha to gather food. And, okay, fuel. We'll send Saruba. Let's learn the basics of map navigation first. Press and hold the left mouse button to use WASD arrows to navigate. Okay, we do use the keyboard a bit here. Scroll mouse wheel up and down to zoom in and out. Okay. Press left mouse button on them to select expedition. Press and hold right mouse button over a hex you want to go to. Now I'll help you set up your village tasks. Click on left mouse button on Ostoya to select your village and open up village management. Didn't we do this already? Oh, craft. To open craft panel. Press that on close to set up materials for this craft. Okay, close. Drag and drop materials onto the workbench. Primary material. String. Fibers produced from plants used for making clothes or bowstrings. Okay, string. Click confirm to add this task to the current task list. Okay. Scaled leather or leather. Leather made of reptilians, rawhide, harder and sturdier. Excellent material for light and medium armors. Leather is a durable and flexible material created by the tanning of animal rawhide, often made into armor and clothing. We'll put that there. And then spider silk is delicate and silky to touch. It's one of the strongest materials. Let's put more string. Plain shirt. The basis of any wardrobe, a plain woven shirt. Armor 2. Okay, confirm. Drag and drop a villager to start. Okay, so you guys are busy, so it's got to be Nigoslava. Remember, you can click question mark to get some more help. You can find these tutorial videos covering all aspects of gameplay. Clicking on that ends the current turn. Where is that? Down in the right hand corner. Okay, but we want to send you to Theodore's tutorial. search location. This location may be worth checking out, or it may not be, who knows.
Theodore welcomes you. Well, hello there. I see you're finding your feet and making first steps into the world. Well done.
So, what now?
Events such as meeting me will occur throughout your adventures. Sometimes they are random, sometimes predestined, and always varied. Events can occur when you're out exploring, but also globally, or within your village. So remember, leaving your settlement unattended may be dangerous.
Right, events can occur at any time, both within the village and out in the world. Anything else?
Many events will ask you to bring stuff or do things in order to move to the next stage. I asked you before to gather food and fuel in your village, so you can gather resources in your village, but also by setting up a camp when you're out exploring. To set up camp, stand on an empty hex and choose the tent icon from the mini hut.
Right, we can gather by setting up camps in the world. Got it.
Good. Now events can lead to conversations or just random disasters, but they can also lead to challenges. To show you what I mean, track down a pack of boars nearby, marked by a blue question mark, and bring me back their bones.
Alright, point me in the direction of those boars. XP +1, okay. Alright. Pack of boars times 5. 4 wild boars and 1 giant wild boar. Your villagers need to eat. Each person uses 1 food item marked with that per turn. Food is needed to heal wounds. If villagers run out of food, they will starve and eventually die. Having good variety of food provides many bonuses. Fuel is needed in the village and in camps. 1 fuel item per turn is used. Without fuel, there will be no additional healing, and any tasks will take twice as long to complete. Okay, so we've moved all we can. No, we haven't. Do we have to end our turn? We're out of movement points. Research. Okay, end turn. Turn 2. Resource income. Shows summary of all resources that were added to each group since last turn. 2 enemies spotted. You have unspent advancement points. Click to open research panel. Well, first, I want to go to these boars.
You find the boars Theodore told you about. There is only a couple, so it should not be too hard. However, instead of a straight fight, you can try to do a proper hunt. If you have the right skills, that is. Or better yet, you can go all native on these beasties and wrestle them to the ground. Not an easy option, that one.
Okay, so we see by the skulls that each one is progressively more difficult. Okay, hunting.
Great. You have the right skill, in this case gathering, to enter into an alternate challenge. In non-fight challenges, the wounds you get during the challenge do not carry over after it finishes, meaning you have less of a risk of dying.
Okay, great. Go for the hunt. You have started a challenge with hunting. Now, how do you want to resolve it? Skills used in this challenge: offense, defense, tactical, weapon effects. In Sneak and Hunt challenge, card dealing light steps damage is placed in the front of the last card. If it was an enemy card, it will also deal half of... I don't know what that means. Let's begin combat. Before each challenge, your people's cards are split between offensive and tactical hands. Here you have the option to reshuffle if you don't like this draw. You will learn more about challenges and their mechanics once the challenge begins. Tomasz, Nedibil, Ganivko, Confuse, Counter, a lot of stuff. Sure, keep and play. Welcome to the card minigame. Hunting. Please pay close attention to this tutorial as the mechanics are fairly complex. If you'd rather watch a tutorial video, you can find it in the game's help bottom left button. If you feel confident enough to play on your own, you may keep this tutorial window open for reference or reopen it from the help menu. To win, you need to eliminate all your opponent's cards. Let's begin. Your deck is made up of your party members. The stats, damage type, and tactical skills come from their equipment and skills. Your deck is divided into two hands, offensive hand on the left, tactical hand on the right. The starting player in each round is decided randomly. You begin with a preparation phase where you play your cards. The fight phase comes after all cards are played. This number shows how many cards you can play this turn. Check question mark to find out where this number comes from. Each card is characterized by two very important values, attack and defense. Attack deal damage, lowering the defense of an attack card. When defense reaches 0, that card is eliminated. Characters may have different types of attack depending on the weapon, in fight challenges, or special skills in non-fight challenges. Some attacks may have additional effects such as poison or leech. Click question mark to learn more. In fight challenges only, your wounds will be carried over from the challenge and can lead to death of the characters. Offensive cards are for direct attack and placed on the battlefield using left click. Cards are added to the end of the queue. Some weapons and skills can modify an existing card's position. Tactical cards offer support. They can only be played using their skills, such as confuse, and support actions will affect the right most eligible card in the queue. Skill description contains more info. When both you and your opponent pass a turn without playing any cards, fight phase begins. The fight phase is resolved according to the card's queue position from left to right, so the leftmost card attacks first. Cards take their turn in the queue and attack the closest enemy on the either side randomly. Once cards have no target on the battlefield, damage is dealt to remaining cards in hands and discard pile. If the first fight phase does not conclude the challenge, a second fight phase follows. If both fight phases do not conclude the challenge, a new preparation phase begins. Oof. So you played 8 defense. Card dealing piercing damage is placed in front of the last card and deals half of its piercing damage without additional effects to it, but only when the last card is an opponent's card. I don't know what that means. This value will be added to the card's total defense when it enters the battlefield. Okay, so you guys have 0 attack and 7 defense. I really don't understand what's going on. Increases the offense value of your rightmost card in the queue by support ally level. This effect will last till the current end of the round. And play support ally. There we go. 4 now. Now we're ready to end our turn. Opponent's turn. Player's turn. Nitsubil. Counter offense. Discards a random card from your opponent's offense card. Discarded card level must be equal or less than counter offense level. And confuse. Opponent's rightmost card in the queue whose level is equal or lower than confuse and is not already confused loses attack in the first fight phase. Sure. Oh, there's no valid target for that skill. Counter offense. There's no valid target. Bogufala. What is this? Poison. Oh, that's her. In that zona. Okay, and turn. Fight phase 2. Oof, we're not doing too well. Keep or reshuffle. Oh, I love Gindra, but we're gonna have to reshuffle. Discard one and random card. Are you sure you want to reshuffle? You can only do this once. One randomly chosen card will be discarded. Continue. Oh, we lost the person we wanted. Oh no. Keep him play. First action, rightmost allied card in the queue whose level is equal or lower than first action is moved to the beginning of the queue. We're gonna have to support an ally. Say you. And give you a 4. Alright. Are we getting rocked or what? We don't have anybody with any attack whatsoever. Tomasz is hurting. Sure, play everybody. No attack. Does nothing. Meanwhile, they're rocking us. No damage. Can we get someone who does some damage? Whatever. Oh, we do have Gindra, but she's got skills here. Discards a random card from your opponent's tactics hand. Discarded level must be equal or less than counter attack level. Confuse and counter offense. So we take you with the poison blade. Effect poison damage doubles when attacking an already wounded enemy. And you support ally. Why can't I support ally? Shield ally. I don't get it. Oh, I can't play any more cards. I can only play that one card. My bad. Hunting. Alright, I can play one card. Then I will play the Support ally card. It's the only way to do any damage. Opponent's rightmost card in the queue is levels equal or below the confused, loses its attack. Yeah. I don't understand why there's no valid target. There seems to be to me, but I guess not. Nivenko. Really no point in playing Tomash. Oh, we almost got one. She was damaged as well, though. Got one. Did nothing. Oof. Let's discard one random card. And of course we got the one that... Oh, she has a 6. That's not... Oh no, that's a 0. I'm sorry, my eyes are buggy right now. Alright, whatever. Who has the highest HP? I guess that'd be Nitibel. Play him. They only have one weak wounded hunting card. We'll play support ally. And that's it. Oh, come on, Nitibel. Got him. So we won the battle. Wow.
You stalked the boars like a pro and caught them unaware. Your loot may not be as plentiful as a straight fight, but you did not risk getting wounds, so your people will not have the danger of dying now.
You have acquired leather, bone, and meat, a juicy chunk of meat. And the bone, remains of living creatures can be found scattered around Thea. As off-putting as it may seem, bones can be crafted into many useful items or even constructions. Left-click dismantle, right-click see properties. Okay. Plus 1 XP. So we take that and we head back to Theodore's tutorial. And search.
Theodore welcomes you. Well, hello there. I see you're finding your feet and making first steps into the world. Well done.
Okay, we have the bones.
Wonderful. Well done. And keep your resources. They may come in handy on a rainy day, you know. As you saw, you got both experience points and research points, on top of any material rewards. All of these will help you grow stronger.
Cool. Oh, my eyes are really bad. You have acquired vegetable. Vegetables are the... I'm going to have to call this an episode soon because my eyes are really strained. It's hard to read. Are the basis of a healthy diet. All mums agree, eat your greens. I can dismantle 23 vegetables or I can keep them. Okay. So we gain experience and research by doing such tasks. And we can get rewards. So what now?
So, you've discovered that some events will let you solve a situation through more than combat. These non-combat challenges are often just as hard, but it means that fighting is not the only way.
Okay.
Remember, wounds from combat challenges can kill your people even after the fight, so choosing a different path is often safer. And having a medic in your party will help decrease the chances of dying as well. Anyway, great job on the boars.
Thanks, but the challenge was still very confusing. Can you run down some basic rules?
Sure. Firstly, you can always ask me for my tips again. Reset the tutorial in the help menu. But just to give you some of the core tips, initiative is randomly rolled at the start of each challenge, so you have no control over this. Your party is split into 2 hands, tactical and offensive, and again, this is done randomly. Cards attack their closest enemy on either side, and the round begins from left to right of the table.
Okay.
There are various skills and weapon types that give you special tactical and offensive capabilities. These are only a few pointers, so check out the help manual for more detailed information.
We might just do that next episode. Right, thanks. What now?
Practice makes perfect, you know. So now that the bores are done for, let's practice one more challenge type. Social encounters. I spotted a fellow demon called Hurlik, and I want you to convince him to give you some gold. When you have it, bring it back here.
Okay, go and talk to Holik and get him to give us some gold for you. Got it. Plus 1 XP. There is Holik. Treasurer times 5. I can't read any of that. Alright, so let's take our party and head to Holik. Do we have to end our turn now? Okay, how's it going on the food production? Vegetables and wood. Okay, that's almost done. Cool. Alright, let's end our turn. Turn 3. Social encounter. Oh, we can't reach. Okay, end our turn.
You find the Hurlik Theodore spoke of. He sits on a rock and stares at you with his large yellow eyes.
What do you want? You looking for trouble? Because I could get you some.
He clenches his tiny fists at you.
No trouble, little fella. Just want to talk.
Little? Who are you calling little, you overgrown pile of softy fish bags, you?
The creature huffs and puffs at you, shaking its fists violently.
Alright, our apologies, sir. Little is a mark of honor in our village, you know. Like we say, hey there, village elder, you're very little today.
Sir, don't you see that I am a woman? Ah, but a compliment, you say? Well, I suppose being little is way better than being big. So you're kind of clever to call each other little, even though you're clearly vertically challenged. So, what's your business here?
Well, we were told you have some gold and we really need it. A fellow called Theodore said you may be able to help out. You have started a challenge with 2 Holek and 1 crazed bee. Let's begin combat. Okay, now we've got something to work with. They don't have much HP though, and much defense. Alright, cool, let's try it. So I'm going to play Ginger. What are you going to play? Oof. I see. All of them can support ally. Let's get your support ally. 4, 4, 4. Okay, 10. And how about you shield ally? Now it's a little more fair. I like this system now that we have a little movement in it. Oof. Okay. 2 cards. Counter tactic. Okay. Support ally. Oh, I should have supported Zona. Zona's gonna get hurt. But it's only a non-combat challenge. She can't actually die. Craze B. Like Tomash. We had to play him anyway, so might as well. Oof. We won. Oh no, we didn't. Not yet. Now we did. Ha 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 ha. Flawless victory.
All right. Theodore is clearly up to his old tricks. Sending you here for his gold. Here you go, and tell him to come himself next time.
You've acquired 1 gold. Used mostly for trade and decoration, gold is favored by dragon and dwarves alike. In skilled hands, gold can make an excellent weapon or armor. Bless of speech. A blessing of speech adds 5 speech for a set number of turns. Oh, okay, thanks. Leave. XP. So let's head back to Theodore's. I had to stop just short. So I guess we don't have to worry about town because it's auto-resolving. It's automatically crafting.
Theodore welcomes you. Well, hello there. I see you're finding your feet and making first steps into the world. Well done.
Right, we got the gold for you.
Oh, good, you got the gold. That wretched woman owes me, but I have no desire to speak to her. Anyway, it's a matter of principles rather than the gold itself, so just keep it. You may need it to craft better stuff, you know.
Thanks, so what now?
In social challenges, as you saw, you will face your opponent, but different skill sets become relevant, such as speech, attractiveness, and will. So just remember, different challenges use different skills. And so your party composition can have a great impact on the way you explore the world.
Right.
As you perhaps noticed, you got research points as well as XP. You need research points to discover new materials and recipes for crafting and new buildings for your village.
Right, so I get both experience and research knowledge by exploring and even killing stuff. Got it.
Now, you will notice that some equipment as well as buildings in your village require a lot of stuff, often things that are not easily gathered or commonly found. For such needs, I also recommend scouring the world map in search of old ruins, abandoned tunnels, ancient towers. You get the gist, right? It so happens that I know of an old dungeon that you can explore and loot.
Cool.
I have marked this place on your map.
Thanks. So rare materials are also found in the world through both events and places of interest. Is there anything more I can bring you?
Well, yes, I have a second task for you to do at any time you're ready. Craft me 10 cooked, baked or roasted food, any type. You may want to research some varieties as well to match your supplies. Also, leave these 10 crafted foods in the village until I show up. You don't have to rush with this one. Take your time and get to grips with managing your settlement. Remember to check the magical help button to read more. Yeah, I know, more about any mechanics.
Alright, explore the dungeon and craft 10 cooked, baked, or roasted food. Till later then. 3 XP and 2 research points. Oh, that's where the dungeon is. Okay, but I'm actually going to save here. I think we got a good introduction. Let me see what escape does. Save and exit. Alright. So I want to thank you for joining me. Stay tuned for more. This is a really fascinating game, and it's just going to get better as we progress through the tutorial and, you know, past that, get into the game itself. So, yeah, we're going to have a lot of fun with this one. Thank you for watching. Much love, peace, and joy to you. And light too, but I kind of like the love, peace, and joy Gonna make that my new catchphrase. Alright, I will see you guys in the next one. Stay tuned for more. So long.